Smog is thick before the sun can even rise, choking out the morning in the metropolitan skies. A million engines roaring on the multi-lane highway, and nobody cares if you're having a bad day. I step onto the asphalt with my worn-out leather boots, in a city that tears down the family and the roots. Oh, the concrete is overloaded and the pressure's running high. They build these glass towers just to block out the sky. You gotta sharpen your teeth if you wanna survive in a fast-paced jungle where the cold-hearted thrive. Yeah, the capital's heavy and the pavement is mean, just another lost soul in a giant machine. The trains are tightly packed with 1,000 hollow stairs, people rushing forward, chasing superficial cares. If you trip on a sidewalk, they will walk right over you. Nobody stops to ask if you're making it through. The neon lights are blinding, but the shadows are so deep. This is the kind of town that never lets your spirit sleep. Oh, the concrete is overloaded and the pressure's running high. They build these glass towers just to block out the sky. You gotta sharpen your teeth if you wanna survive in a fast-paced jungle where the cold-hearted thrive. Yeah, the capital's heavy and the pavement is mean, just another lost soul in a giant machine. They promise you the gold and they promise you the fame, but they strip away your honor till you're nothing but a name. A number on a ledger on the 52nd floor, while the wolves keep on howling right outside your apartment door. Pressure's running high. They build these glass towers just to block out the sky. You gotta sharpen your teeth if you wanna survive in a fast-paced jungle where the cold-hearted thrive. Yeah, the capital's heavy and the pavement is mean, just another lost soul in a giant machine. Just tighten up your grip and keep moving along in a relentless city where the weak don't belong. Concrete overloaded, better watch your step. clock screen is a burning red eye before the first color hits the eastern sky. My bones give a crack as I stand on the floor and step right through that old front door. The cold morning wind is biting my face as I start up the engine to join the race. That's that 5 a.m. thunder rolling down the street, the heavy iron rhythm of the working man's beat. No silver in our pockets, just grease on our leather, facing down the world and the winter weather. We give up our youth to the line and the clock, building up the world from the bottom rock. The coffee is bitter, but it wakes up the brain while we stand in the shadows of the morning train. The foreman is screaming, the whistle blows loud, a sea of hard hats in a working crowd. There's no time for talking, no time for a break, just thinking about the dollar that we need to make. 'Cause that's that 5 a.m. thunder rolling down the street, the heavy iron rhythm of the working man's beat. No silver in our pockets, just grease on our leather, facing down the world and the winter weather. We give up our youth to the line and the clock, building up the world from the bottom rock. The politicians talk on the television screen about a $1 future that we never seen, but the buildings don't rise on a promise or word. It takes the calloused hands of the unseen herd. That's that 5 a.m. thunder rolling down the street, the heavy iron rhythm of the working man's beat. No silver in the pockets, just grease on our leather, facing down the world and the winter weather. We give up our youth to the line and the clock, building up the world from the bottom rock. Keep the hammer swinging till the sun goes low. 5 a.m. thunder, that's the only life I know. 10 hours on the blacktop in the blazing heat, with the steam from the tar burning into my feet. We're widening the highway down the county line, shoveling the gravel through the sun and the brine. The water jug's empty and my muscles are sore, but this old line of workers always pushes for more. There's gravel in the gears and sweat on the brow. We're too deep in the mud to turn back now. The backbone of the country, the grit and the stone, carving out a living through the muscle and bone. Yeah, the road keeps on rolling as long as we stand. The heavy-duty heroes of the forgotten land. The fancy sports cars go passing us by with their windows rolled up and their noses held high. They don't see the faces behind the bright orange vest, or the pride of the builder that lives in our chest. But when the road is all smooth and the markers all straight, we know we're the pillars that hold up the state. There's gravel in the gears and sweat on the brow. We're too deep in the mud to turn back now. The backbone of the country, the grit and the stone, carving out a living through the muscle and bone. Yeah, the road keeps on rolling as long as we stand. The heavy-duty heroes of the forgotten land. When the weekend comes crawling, I'll wash off the clay and hold my sweet darling to chase it away. That's the gold at the end of this dusty old track, the only sweet medicine for a weary old back. There's gravel in the gears and sweat on the brow. We're too deep in the mud to turn back now. The backbone of the country, the grit and the stone, carving out a living through the muscle and bone. Yeah, the road keeps on rolling as long as we stand. The heavy-duty heroes of the forgotten land. Just throw down the shovel, the shadows are long. We built it to last, and we built it real strong. Gravel in the gears, we move the world. The clock on the wall is a ticking reminder that the gears of the factory are only getting blinder. Midnight comes rolling and the coffee is black. No time for looking back down the long track. The assembly line hums like a heavy iron choir, singing the song of the working man's desire. It's a shipwork symphony played on the steel, the crushing momentum of a giant main wheel, trading our sleep for the rent and the bills, climbing up the face of the highest of hills. Yeah, the music is loud and the rhythm is rough, but a hard-working heart is made of regular tough. Are all stained with the grease and the oil, a permanent mark of a life-spinning toy. But I look at my children when I walk through the door, and I know exactly what I'm fighting all for. An honest day's labor for an honest day's pay is the only true religion that can guide me today. It's a shipwork symphony played on the steel, the crushing momentum of a giant main wheel, trading our sleep for the rent and the bills, climbing up the face of the highest of hills. Yeah, the music is loud and the rhythm is rough, but a hard-working heart is made of regular tough. Let the executives rest in their satin sheet beds, with the balance sheet numbers rolling round in their heads. We'll be guarding the fire till the morning breaks clear, keeping this country alive through the years. Work symphony played on the steel, the crushing momentum of a giant main wheel, trading our sleep for the rent and the bills, climbing up the face of the highest of hills. Yeah, the music is loud and the rhythm is rough, but a hard-working heart is made of regular tough. Punch out the card as the sun hits the street, the symphony ends with the drag of my feet. Shift work symphony, time to go home. The alarm clock rings like a battle cry before the sun even blinks in the eastern sky. I lace up the leather, tight and secure, to face another shift that I've got to endure. The city is rising out of glass and chrome, but it's built on the backs of the boys far from home. Underneath the heavy weight of concrete skies, you can see the fire in a working man's eyes. With steel on our boots and grit in our bones, we're turning this valley into stepping stones. No silver spoons, no corporate hand-downs, just the kings of the hammer in the blue-collar towns. The scaffolding shakes in the cold morning breeze, while the people below are all living at ease. We're hanging midair by a wire and a prayer, pouring our youth into every square. The foreman is checking the clock on his wrist, but there's an ironclad power in a worker's fist. Underneath the heavy weight of concrete skies, you can see the fire in a working man's eyes. With steel on our boots and grit in our bones, we're turning this valley into stepping stones. No silver spoons, no corporate hand-downs, just the kings of the hammer and the blue-collar towns. They can keep the fancy offices and clean white ties. We measure our worth by the dust that flies. An honest day's labor for an honest day's pay is the only true rhythm that can guide our way. Underneath the heavy weight of concrete skies, you can see the fire in a working man's eyes. With steel on our boots and grit in our bones, we're turning this valley into stepping stones. No silver spoons, no corporate hand-downs, just the kings of the hammer in the blue-collar towns. So let the engines roar and the metal slide. We're punching the clock with a heavy-duty pride. Steel boots and concrete skies, yeah, we stand tall. The fire's roaring in the brick-lined forge, deep in the shadow of the mountain gorge. The sound of the hammer on the iron shoe is the sweetest melody that I ever knew. But the prettiest sight in the whole county line is the girl who keeps the records and the ledger fine. She's the blacksmith's daughter with coal in her hair and a country grace that you don't see elsewhere. She can ride a wild horse without any reins, and she knows the name of the birds on the plains. Yeah, my heart is caught in her ironclad grip every time a smile touches her lip. I brought my old mare for a brand new set of shoes for the winter so she wouldn't fret. Her daddy was working on a plowshare blade while she sat in the shade that the elm tree made. She looked up and laughed as I fumbled my words. The sweetest sound that the valley ever heard. She's a blacksmith's daughter with coal in her hair and a country grace that you don't see elsewhere. my heart is caught in her ironclad grip. Every time a smile touches her lip. The boys from the city come driving on through with their shiny new trucks and their polished shoes. But she don't pay attention to the money they flown, 'cause a simple country life is all she'll ever want. With coal in her hair and a country grace that you don't see elsewhere. She can ride a wild horse without any reins, and she knows the name of the birds on the plains. Yeah, my heart is caught in her ironclad grip. Every time a smile touches her lip. Now I'm hanging around the shop every day just to watch the sparks fly and the shadows play with the blacksmith's daughter. Yeah, she's the one. The landlord's at the doorway before the month is through, saying that the price is up and there's nothing he can do. A tiny box of concrete with a window facing a wall, that's the grand price for giving this city your all. I work 70 hours just to keep the lights awake, while the capital takes every single dollar that I make. Oh, the cost of living is killing my soul, trading my freedom just to stay in this hole. The price of the bread and the price of the rent has gotten my whole bank account completely spent. They call it the land of opportunity and grace, but you gotta pay a premium just to have a tiny space. My mama calls me weekly from the quiet country lane, asking why I stay here in the clutter and the pain. I tell her there's a future in the metropolitan grind, but deep down inside I think I'm losing my mind. You sell your morning sunrise and you sell your evening rest just to stay afloat in this heavy-duty test. Oh, the cost of living is killing my soul, trading my freedom just to stay in this hole. The price of the bread and the price of the rent has gotten my whole bank account completely spent. They call it the land of opportunity and grace, but you gotta pay a premium just to have a tiny space. The digital screens keep on flashing the net worth of people who never put their hands in the earth, while the working class families are struggling to eat, drowning in the currents of this capital street. Is killing my soul, trading my freedom just to stay in this hole. The price of the bread and the price of the rent has got my whole bank account completely spent. They call it the land of opportunity and grace, but you gotta pay a premium just to have a tiny space. Punching in the numbers, looking at the screen, the hardest calculation that I've ever seen. The cost of living is way too high. Gravel gives way to the packed down earth, where the mountainside gives the valley birth. The trees lean in till the sky disappears in a tunnel of green that's been here for years. The shadows are cool even in the July heat, as the truck tires roll with a steady beat. On the hollow road where the ferns grow tall and the water drips down from the limestone wall, the rush of the world can't find me deep, where the ancient secrets of the ridgeline sleep. Just a winding path through the hickory shade, the prettiest road that the good Lord made. Old timers say that the moonshiners ran down this very same path from the revenue man, with their headlights off in the dead of the night, guiding their trucks by the pale starlight. Now it's just a quiet lane for the cows and the teams, and a peaceful place for a countryman's dreams. On the hollow road where the ferns grow tall and the water drips down from the limestone wall, the rush of the world can't find me deep, where the ancient secrets of the ridgeline sleep. Just a winding path through the hickory shade, the prettiest road that the good Lord made. When you hit the main highway, the chaos flashing lights and the modern sins, but I turn the wheel back to the gravel and clay and let the hollow road wash the worries away. Stone wall, the rush of the world can't find me deep where the ancient secrets of the ridge line sleep. Just a winding path through the hickory shade, the prettiest road that the good Lord made. Let the twilight fall on the canopy deep as the valley settles its eyes to sleep. The hollow road leads me right home. No inheritance waiting for my name, no stocks in the market to play in the game. Just a toolbox of iron and a wallet of cloth and a fire in my chest that keeps burning the moth. But when I put my money down on the store counter bar, I know exactly who and what we are. 'Cause that's an honest dollar in a dirty right hand, the finest currency in all of the land. No lies in the contract, no cheating the poor, just a straightforward living behind the shop door. It might not buy a mansion or a luxury cruise, but it's a dollar that a gentleman never can lose. I see the executives driving on past in their tinted glass windows, moving so fast. They make more in a minute than I make in a week, but they don't know the language that the working men speak. They don't know the pride of a house you built true with the sweat of your brow and the grit inside you. 'Cause that's an honest dollar in a dirty right hand, the finest currency in all of the land. No lies in the contract, no cheating the poor, just a straightforward living behind the shop door. It might not buy a mansion or a luxury cruise, but it's a dollar that a gentleman never can lose. When the final day comes and the a dirty right hand, the finest currency in all of the land. No lies in the contract, no cheating the poor, just a straightforward living behind the shop door. It might not buy a mansion or a luxury cruise, but it's a dollar that a gentleman never can lose. Just fold it up tight and put it away, ready to earn it again the next day. The honest dollar, that's the blue-collar way. Walk down through the pasture where the clover grows, to the coolest refuge that a country boy knows. The water runs clear over limestone and moss, where the old wooden bridge allows the cows to cross. I cast a line out where the deep shadows hide, and leave the heavy worries of the world outside. Down by the limestone creek, where the waters run slow, and the secrets of the valley are the only things we know. No sirens or concrete, no neon inside, just the melody of nature leading into the night. It's a holy kind of healing that you get for free down by the limestone creek. Just the river and me. Mama used to wash her clothes along this very bank, and the horses from the timber always stopped and drank. There's an old stone chimney standing all alone, a quiet testament to a history grown. The pioneers are sleeping, but the water rolls on, a timeless country spirit from the dusk until dawn. Down by the limestone creek, where the waters run slow, and the secrets of the valley are the only things we know. No sirens or concrete, no neon in sight, just the melody of nature leading into the night. It's a holy kind of healing that you get for free down by the limestone creek. Just the river and me. The city tries to buy the water and the land, to pipe it to the towers made of glass and sand, but they can't catch the spirit or the freedom we keep in the valleys where the ancient rivers run deep. It's a holy kind of healing that you get for free down by the limestone creek. Just a river and me. Let the water roll on, let the sun slip away. I'm perfectly content at the end of the day by the limestone creek. Yeah, that's home. Moon climbs high over the factory gate, where the graveyard crew is out fighting the late. The conveyor belts hum a monotonous tune under the glare of a fluorescent moon. The coffee is black and the grease is real deep, while the rest of the world is completely asleep. It's a midnight shift symphony playing out loud, the unsung anthems of a hard-working crowd, clanking and grinding through the dark of the night. We keep the fires burning till the morning light. Yeah, the rhythm is heavy and the melody's rough, but the hearts in this room are made of regular tough. My hands are all mapped with the stains of the oil, a beautiful badge of a lifetime of toil. I don't do it for glory, I don't do it for fame, just to put some respect on my family name, to make sure the kids have a roof overhead and a warm cozy pillow at the end of the bed. It's a midnight shift symphony playing out loud, the unsung anthems of a hard-working crowd, clanking and grinding through the dark of the night. We keep the fires burning till the morning light. Yeah, the rhythm is heavy and the melody's rough, but the hearts in this room are made of regular tough. Let the politicians talk on the late night news about the balance sheet and metrics that they like to use, but the economy don't run on a paper display. It takes a sweat of the line to keep the chaos at bay. Symphony playing out loud, the unsung anthems of a hard-working crowd, clanking and grinding through the dark of the night. We keep the fires burning till the morning light. Yeah, the rhythm is heavy and the melodies are rough, but the hearts in this room are made of regular tough. Punch out the card as the dawn starts to break, another long dollar that we had to make. Midnight shift $10 million for a single dynamic seat, while the homeless are freezing on the Capitol Street. The campaign banners are hanging 40 feet tall, promising a paradise that never comes at all. I work 2 shifts just to keep the taxes paid, while they spend our futures on a fancy parade. Oh, the price of the throne is a heavy-duty toll. It takes away your honor and it swallows your soul. Chasing after leaders who are shifting with the wind, leaving us stranded when the winter months begin. They call it the center of power and grace, but you're nothing but a number in this ruthless place. My old man warned me from the quiet country rich, don't trust the politicians by the Metropolitan Bridge. They speak with silver tongues, but their promises are hollow, leaving nothing but a trail of destruction to follow. Now I'm standing in the smog of this crowded city square, watching the identical deceptions in the air. Oh, the price of the throne is a heavy-duty toll. It takes away your honor and it swallows your soul. Chasing after leaders who are shifting with the wind, leaving us stranded when the winter months begin. They call it the center of power and grace, but you're nothing but a number in this ruthless place. The digital screens keep on tracking the polls of the corporate giants who are buying up souls, while the real heart of living is buried in the clay. The Capitol is throwing our inheritance away. Here's a heavy-duty toll. It takes away your honor and it swallows your soul. Chasing after leaders who are shifting with the wind, leaving us stranded when the winter months begin. They call it the center of power and grace, but you're nothing but a number in this ruthless place. Punching in the ballot, looking at the names, no winners to be found in these structural games. The price of the throne is way too high. skyscrapers touch the edge of the night, burning bright with neon and corporate light, while the wealthy are sleeping up on the top floor. I'm pushing my mop through the glass lobby door. The last commuter train is long gone away, but the heavy-duty labor doesn't care about the day. It's the capital midnight shift rolling along, singing the unsung construction workers' song. No stars in the sky, just the smog and the steam, sweating out the night for a family dream. Yeah, the city never sleeps, and the engines roll out, where the ghost walking crew of the big city crowd. The streets are all quiet, but the factory hums underneath the bridge, where the traffic noise comes, fixing up the cables and the broken water mains, working through the shadows in the cold city rains. My hands are all calloused from the asphalt and steel, just another small cog in a giant iron wheel. It's the capital midnight shift rolling along, singing the unsung construction workers' song. No stars in the sky, just the smog and the steam, sweating out the night for a family dream. Yeah, the city never sleeps, and the engines roar loud, where the ghost walking crew of the big city crowd. They think the metropolis builds itself overnight, by a wave of a hand or a computer screen light. But it takes the night riders with grime on their face to keep the foundations right here in this place. Shift rolling along, singing the unsung construction workers' song. No stars in the sky, just the smog and the steam, sweating out the night for a family dream. Yeah, the city never sleeps, and the engines roll, where the ghost walking crew of the big city crowd punch out the card as the dawn starts to break. Another long dollar that we had to make. Capital midnight shift, heading home on the early train. left the quiet valleys for the promise of the spire. Thought I'd find my fortune in the metropolitan fire, but the smoke gets in your eyes and the dust gets in your throat, and you're left standing lonely in a faded winter coat. The horizon is crowded with cranes and iron bars, a permanent blockade to the beauty of the stars. We're just chasing smoke in the capital tonight, looking for a harbor under artificial light. We're running after illusions that disappear like mist, with a heavy heart beating in a blue-collar fist. Yeah, the capital's a shadow that plays with your mind, leaving all the good things a long way behind. I met an old street sweeper who's been here 30 years. He looked at my frustration and he smiled through his tears. He said, "Son, this city's got a hunger that never can be filled. It will drink up your youth till your spirit is chilled. And don't let the glass towers steal the truth from your eyes, 'cause everything you see here is a beautiful set of lies." We're just chasing smoke in the capital tonight, looking for a harbor under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like mist, with a heavy heart beating in a blue-collar fist. Yeah, the capital's a shadow that plays with your mind, leaving all the good things a long way behind. I can still hear the wind through the old country pine when the subway car screeches on the terminal line, a haunting reminder of where I should be before the concrete jungle completely broke me. We're just chasing smoke in the capital tonight, looking for a harbor under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like mist, with a heavy heart beating in a blue-collar fist. Yeah, the capital's a shadow that plays with your mind, leaving all the good things a long way behind. Let the engines idle, let the twilight descend on the hardest old city at the highway's end. Chasing smoke, time to find my way back home. I left the simple ridges for the promise of the state. Thought I'd find some justice at the legislative gate, but the paperwork is heavy and the bureaucracy is deep, and you're left standing lonely while the sharks begin to creep. The horizon is crowded with the monuments of pride, where the true voice of the country has been pushed aside. We're just chasing the smog line in the Capitol tonight, looking for a shelter under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like smoke, with a heavy heart beating under a blue-collar yoke. Yeah, the politics of power is a game that plays with your mind, leaving all the honest things a long way behind. I met an old clerk who's been here 40 years. He looked at my frustration and he smiled through his tears. He said, "Son, the city's got a hunger that never can be filled. It will drink up your honesty till your spirit is chilled. Don't let the grand facade steal the truth from your eyes, 'cause the whole damn system is a beautiful set of lies. We're just chasing the small line in the Capitol tonight, looking for a shelter under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like smoke, with a heavy heart beating under a blue-collar yoke. Yeah, the politics of power is a game that plays with your mind, leaving all the honest things a long way behind. I can still hear the wind through the old country pine when the politician rants on the television line, a haunting reminder of where I ought to be before the concrete jungle completely broke me. We're just chasing the small line in the Capitol tonight, looking for a harbor under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like smoke, with a heavy heart beating under a blue-collar yoke. Yeah, the politics of power is a game that plays with your mind, leaving all the honest things a long way behind. Let the cameras down, let the night take the town. The hardest political empire is gonna burn right down, chasing the small line. Time to pack my bags and head back home.